Several organizations in support of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender equality held an open forum inside the Wood Center last evening. News Center 11's Justice Soleil has that report.
Members of the LGBT community came together Monday evening to discuss topics involving House Bill 139. Sponsors of the bill talked about where the legislation currently stands and what its purpose is.
To end discrimination based on sexual identity or gender for housing and credit reports and employment. And we had one hearing last session, and my hope is that we'll get another hearing and maybe move this legislation so that, as Alaskans, we can all be equal.
The likelihood of getting this legislation passed would require more community support.
This bill is one of the ways that we as a state can move forward and advance equality for everyone. If people get out there and contact their senator, contact their member of the House and say this is important, then the odds are better that it will pass.
Officials with the Gay Sexuality Alliance explained how the discrimination that still exists today is slowly coming to an end as the LGBT community awareness is more heard.
Hearing people tell their stories is a way of changing people's attitudes, especially if they don't have the same attitude or the same filter in life as you do. And so when you hear about people's experiences and how they go through life, you just start to understand, oh, people are they got more in common than they have different. And so having that commonality or that connection to each other just kind of makes people more human. And as we start to understand that in a better way, that there really is no good reason for discrimination at that point. You just kind of accept and appreciate people's differences, and I think that's a really great way to be.
Justice Soleil, News Center 11.